Hi, this is Zach here with US Chartbreakers here at Zach's Traders Cafe for Wednesday, the 17th of January. Starting off with the S&P, where it looks as though we might have to wait a bit for a push through 4,800. We've got that support line there around 4,750. Below that, risks a move down to that December support line projection set 4,680, but at the moment, hopefully not any lower than that. End of day close through 4,800, the trigger for potential move to the upside, and a top of October rising trend channel target at 5,000 by the end of next month. Moving on to the stocks, and starting off with a couple which we've looked at over the summer, but not since. First one is Anixa Biosciences, and here you see this V-shaped breakout here through the $4.70 area, but then a rising trend channel from the end of September. Top of the channel there, heading towards $5.80, and we're looking for that by the end of this month, or maybe just going into the early part of February. Stock which has a rather similar looking setup is Aileron Therapeutics, V-shaped bull flag, V-shaped formation rather, and rising trend channel from the end of October in this case. Top of the channel at up to $6.60, and we're looking for that by the end of next month, while we remain above the floor of the channel around $3.60. Digital World is next with a comprehensive break of recent resistance. That is basically versus the $20 mark, and above $20 we're looking for the shares to progress within that rising trend channel from the early part of last year. But the early part of the summer last year, heading towards as high as $27 as soon as the end of next month. Ideally, we stay obviously on the right side of $20 in the interim. Return of the following stock, and it's called Ekso, and here you can see that there's been a bit of a rough ride over the recent past, but it looks as though we're bouncing off not only the 50-day line at $1.75, but also the old December resistance around that level as well, above $1.75, looking for a retest of the recent double top around $3, best case up to $3.50 by the end of next month. $3.50 at the top of that rising trend channel from the end of 2022. Stock which is a new name for us, but hopefully will make its presence felt in coming weeks, is Homestreet, and here we've got this massive bear trap island reversal, so gapping down back in April last year and gapping up so far this year. Recent support or intraday support around $13.60. Above that, looking for $20 as soon as the end of next month, maybe allow for down to the $11 or $12 area on any retracement. Stock which has also been a quite regular occurrence here is Lipocine, and here beautiful saucer-shaped turnaround there, rising 50-day line as well. Recent resistance around $3.40. Above that, we're looking for $7 at the top of that broadening triangle from back in June last year. So it looks as though after a rather torrid 2023, the shares will do better in 2024. Stock which has been very volatile and probably rather exciting on a technical trading point of view has been Jinn Medical, and here you can see the spikes, etc., etc., but the current pattern is of a rising trend channel in place since the end of November. The floor of the channel just above the 50-day moving average at $60, and looking for a retest of the best levels of the year to date through $250 over the first quarter of 2024. Ideally, we break that $115 area resistance on the way down relatively quickly. One of the decent stocks at the moment has been Mega Matrix, and here we update its technicals. Rather volatile, but there is that previous target there, $2.80, and above $2.80, looking for up to $3.70 by the end of next month. Ideally, we stay on the right side of $2. Moving along to another contender for the top, hopefully, M-Tron Industries, and here we've got a rising trend channel, quite a persistent one, and rising 50-day line as well. Top of the channel heading for $50, looking for that by the end of this month, while we hold above recent support in the upper 30s, so $37, $38, the likely support for the shares. Next situation is Purecycle, and here we're looking for the shares to deliver a base. There is an uptrend line in the RSI window, and the shares have gapped off the floor of the Falling wedge around the $2.40 mark. Above that, looking for the shares to zigzag towards $4.20 by the end of next month. Similar looking chart coming up next at Rumble, and here again falling wedge, a bounce off the floor of the falling wedge, initial resistance and target around the 50-day line around $4.60, hopefully by the end of next month or even sooner. Spectaire is featured here quite recently as well, and here we've got this hopefully a base in place. We've got the 50-day line there around $1.97, and above that looking for another retest of recent resistance through $3.20 over the next 2 to 3 weeks. Finishing off with stock which I don't think we have covered here before, WidePoint. Here a breakout, near-term breakout through resistance, $2.40, above $2.40. Looking for up to $2.90 by the end of this month within a rising trend channel from back in August. That's it for me today. More updates tomorrow.